Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, House of Spirit. My name is Madeleine Parker and I'm going to do a read today on this upcoming solar eclipse at 22-23 degrees Sagittarius. If you study Vedic, it's in Scorpio. I study both astrologies. And so it's happening on the 14th of December at the same time that we are having these planets, Jupiter and Saturn, are currently conjunct at about 29 degrees. There's a few fraction of a degrees off. They're going to hit exact on December 21st. So let's have a look and see. We all sort of have a general understanding, I think, of what this conjunction is about. It's about sort of a new paradigm, and this eclipse is part of the, shall we say, pushing things along in that direction, because we're looking at a brand new start to a new 29-year cycle, a new era, a new chapter. We're leaving an old era with all these planets leaving Capricorn, and we're having an eclipse at this point, which the eclipses tend to expedite the inevitable, and they are pivotal points on the journey and tend to align us in the right direction. And the planets are going to work hard to align us right now, because we're supposed to be in the right place, so that we're in the right place come the new planetary Saturn in the sign of Aquarius, along with Jupiter. In other words, with these planetary shifts into Aquarius. All right, calling in highest guides and angels to be with us in this read, so that we may be higher guided and that we may have clarity around this transit, this powerful solar new moon eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius at 22-23 degrees. So look in your chart to find out where that lands and what house that comes in, or that falls in, and that will be how it'll play out for you. For me, it's in my 6th house. So that'll be a shift in day-to-day. I may quit some habits, or I may shift my day-to-day routine in some way. And then we do have a Mercury, is it sextiling Jupiter, I think, at the same time, but there is also, or the Sun is conjunct Mercury at the same time as well. So I would say information, mercurial information coming in, releasing old thinking patterns, because we have the South Node at the same time in in Sagittarius. So we really are looking at sort of information that shifts our direction and puts us in alignment. And we are going to shift away from thoughts, old rigid ideas and thinkings and mentalities that were stagnant, that held us back. That's what the eclipses do, is they break through our own limited minds, make us break through. There's that Wheel of Fortune representing turning in the fate, a big shift in fate, the direction. Whenever I pull that card, it represents a nodal shift. And remember, the moons are, oops, what am I doing? Remember, the moons are the nodes, and so if we're getting the South Node in on this, we are releasing, I forgot to take my Twin Flame card out, so I guess we are looking at some kind of unions for Twin Flames. But if I'm there's another four of Wands, so we might be looking at some Twin Flame unions going in, because if you think about it, we are shifting to align with our true missions and our true destiny in the new paradigm. So the right relationships are we need to align with the right relationships that's going to last this next chapter, the one that naturally holds through, because it's the reigniting, emotionally reigniting love. This is the heart space. Interesting. So that also indicates with what you do, your work, how you're going to utilize your energies in the next 29-year cycle. And it's really, the universe is aligning us with what truly inspires us. That's a renewable inspiration. That is our true fate. We're headed, there's the Knight of Wands, headed towards a true fate. When I say true fate, your North Node, true destiny of your North Node is heart guided by inspiring new inspiration, information, inspiration. And then we get the Two of Pentacles in the head spot, representing figuring out how to align ourselves with new clarity and new inspiration. So we now have to align our mental energy with the heart space with a new inspiration. So then we sort of have to employ the sort of the Mars energy, the mental energy, the planning, the strategizing towards this exciting new future that brings fun and joy and play and excitement, because we are operating now from a place of inspiration. It's almost like everybody's being forced out of fear choices and into faith choices that are truly inspiring them. It's almost like we've had to let go, the hangman here, we've had to let go of what we thought and where we thought we were all going, and we're now just sort of leaping in with a sense of adventure around the new way that things are unfolding. Now we get the Five of Wands here, Empress, Five of Wands. Now we do have a Neptune, Mercury squaring Neptune at the same time, so causing confusion too. So there is a sense of confusion in the air around these changes, clashing information. But if you follow your true sense of what inspires you, and you really stay in an energy of feminine attraction, you kind of ride over and harmonize the confusion and sort of allow these confusions to play out and just sort of hang in there and let go of fears around the changes and the confusion and the changes. But also don't worry if you are confused around actions, ride it out. We are attracting in alignment energies, union of relationships and mission. This eclipse will bring a tremendous amount of optimism and hope and adventure and sort of a new world, right? The new earth, the new potentials, the new paradigm that we want to reach and attain. It's like we have hope for that. And we're going to kind of there might be a period of confusion that does not enable us to act at that time. But if we just let go and hang in there, the adventure is sort of playing out. This is really a time of release of control, because Pluto's in on it all. And Pluto's the 8th house, which is Scorpio. So we really are looking at a death and rebirth during all of this, because Pluto's going to be in the sign of Capricorn still. So we are still kind of clearing out the karma of the safety of karma. Like the karma is the choices we make that are not based in a faith in the divine. So we're shifting out of that karmic, the fears that cause us to make, that trapped us in our karmic energies. So we're kind of becoming more in faith around operating in an inspiring way that pulls us out of making choices that were not reigniting, that were faith centered, that kept us trapped. So this solar eclipse, look at my other cards here. Let me pull out the moon card here. So this solar eclipse, in my opinion, looks like, sort of summarize the whole read, it is to sort of allow in, because again, there's not a lot of action planet cards here. So we're really talking about aligning with something that truly inspires us, good news around it, enabling us to expansion. I guess there is a Jupiter trine. I'm trying to remember what planet trines Jupiter, but there are also some very positive trines going on that are going to allow things to progress forward, strength developed around projects and missions that are inspiring. So this new adventure, you're very close to achieving your goals. So the 14th is a week away from the 21st. So perhaps the 21st is where we really become in a way committed, and in this believe in the impossible. And in this solar eclipse, we're going to have a mental shifting. Something's going to happen, or information is going to come in that shifts our way of thinking, that sets us free, that gives us hope around living a more inspired life. and harmonizing our energies with that which inspires us, but also harmonizing our planning and our masculine energy, which is the action and strategizing. So figuring out how to initiate this new inspiring destiny. And the answers will come. It's good news. There's just allow time to bring you through the state of confusion around this, because it's change. So believe in the impossible. We are going to break through mental limitation. The fate is shifting towards a destiny that your mind is behind on. That's why it's the Two of Pentacles there. It's trying to sort of catch up with what's going on. But, you know, following your inspiration, you're going to be okay, and we're going to be set free from... So the new beginnings are going to happen, but there's these blockages around mentalities that kept us trapped. We're going to be breaking through a whole paradigm, boy. I'm telling you, this is going to be interesting and time for healing. The new start is coming. New start is coming, guys, with this solar eclipse. Let me see. I'd like to pull one more couple cards here on something. Let's see what else. Let's try this deck just for another message, Spirit, for the collective on this solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. Again, this is a Sagittarius energy, you know, that Knight of Wands. Again, this is a Sagittarius energy, inspired, fire energy, reigniting of some inspiration. Again, confusion around it, but don't just ride through the confusion. Stay with it, to simplify your life. Because, you know, there's going to be sort of receiving from the angels. That's this Empress card where you're drawing it in, you're attracting it. So there's going to be expecting miracles. Interesting. So there's going to be some sort of... because we do have those trines, and trines do bring in miracles. They do bring in... you know, they bring things to us, and again, that is that same energy of bringing it to us. So embracing the future, embracing the new future, right? I step into the future with an open heart. So this is a big door opening here. Again, that Wheel of Fortune kind of indicates a shift in the direction, a turn. Whenever I see a Wheel of Fortune in someone's read, I know it means they're having a hit on their north node somehow. So this eclipse is very much in alignment with that south node, releasing an old world and stepping into a new world. An adventure, more inspiring, more liberating one. Letting go of, what are we letting go of again? Letting go of limited thinking. And also letting go and allowing this beginning to happen, even if you don't fully understand, but allowing the adventure, passion, and desires and fun, you know, going and having your masculine energy follow along and strategizing, you know, planning and sort of the masculine energy is the secondary energy here, secondary to the excitement of what is forging forward. The movement is happening. And it's not what the man thinks or the masculine energy within you. It's going to be something it has to work out because it's different and new. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for following, and do feel free to ask any questions. If you would like a personal read, my email link will be below, and have a wonderful eclipse. All right, namaste.